Having a reset button in creative is something a lot of people want to do, so this is how to do it step by step. We're currently in this map where there's not a lot, there's just like 2 ramps because it's a simulator 1v1 map. What we're going to do to get this is we're going to go straight into devices and we're going to get a button right here. We're going to make sure it's equipped to our quick bar, and we are also going to get an explosive device. You can see it right here, it popped up at the top. We're going to grab that as well. Once we got these 2 items, what we're going to do is we're going to place our button. I'm going to place it in the middle of our 2 ramps, so it's pretty nicely placed. Let me just replace it. And that ended up nice in the middle of the ramp, as you can see here. I actually resized it as well to make it slightly easier. But now we've got a button down, and it can be anywhere you want. It doesn't have to be on the ramp. We're now going to grab our explosive device. You just place this in the air about here. What I want you to do with this explosive device you just placed is customize it, and then you're going to copy it. So what we want here is, can be damaged? No. Blast radius, pop it all the way at 10 tiles of blast radius. This is going to mean you have to place less explosive devices than if you had it on a lower number. In terms of structure damage, you should put it on 1000. Turn the knockback off right here, so when it does go off, it doesn't knock you back. We want no audio VFX, and we want it not visible during games, and no collision during games either. Do not show the health bar, and do not play the audio. And we want to come into this last tab, functions, explode when receiving from. We're going to select our button on interact. Then in the same page, also in functions, we want reset when receiving from button as well. When you've got these 2 set up, you should be all ready to go on the explosive font, and I want you to copy it and just kind of paste it like every 10 blocks or so, just around it. You can't collide with it, so it's all good in that respect. And that should be enough explosive to take out all of our builds. Depending on how far you want this 1v1 map to go, you can change it dependingly. However, this goes around, and this is about enough. Every 10 blocks or so, you just want the explosive device. If you place too many, it's going to be laggy, so make sure you place them perfectly, so you're not placing too many. And once you've got all the explosive devices you want placed, they should all say the exact same thing. If you go to all of the pasted ones, they should say the exact same functions. On button, they explode, and on button, they reset. And if we go over to this button, we can now customize it. When you go to the button and go onto the events, you should already see that all of the things you've just done have been added. All of the devices we've added have come up. The only thing you really need to change on a button, if you want, is the interaction text. Once you've interacted, you could go use code JKC, which you should use code JKC, and then we press OK, and all of a sudden the button's customized. And if we were to start the game, this would hopefully work. If you've done all the steps right, it'll work perfectly. The hardest part of this is the explosive device, and making sure you put the first one down, customize it, and then do the rest of them. So if we build here, we do some builds, maybe out here as well. You know, just a bit of everywhere. And then we come over, we need to reset the builds. We press it, all the builds have been reset. Do it again, we can just keep doing it. It's an infinite build button, and it works infinite amount of times. There's no sound when doing it, so it's not a really loud sound. And this is actually the best way to make a reset button. And you can see it even says use code JKC. So you can change it to whatever you want. Reset builds, all of that kind of stuff. That being said, guys, this is your reset button. And if you want to watch a different video, then make sure you click on this one on the screen right now, because I promise you it's a banger and you will love it. If you want to win 5,000 V-Bucks before the new year, make sure you click the link in the description. If it's after the new year, don't bother though, because the competition's over. I'll see you in the next one.